Hello everyone, welcome back to US Coinage. Today we are going to explore one of the most interesting and historically important American coins, the United States 1-cent coin of 1944, also known as the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin comes directly from the World War II era, and it carries a fascinating story about metal changes, wartime production, and extremely rare varieties that can be worth a fortune. The Lincoln Wheat Cent was designed by Victor David Brenner and was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. On the obverse of the coin, we see the right-facing portrait of Lincoln along with the words, "In God we trust, liberty," and the date, 1944. On the reverse, two wheat ears frame the words, 1 cent and United States of America. The wheat design was used until 1958 and remains one of the most beloved designs in American coinage history. Now here is where the 1944 penny becomes very interesting. In 1943, pennies were made from zinc-coated steel to save copper for the war effort. But in 1944, the United States Mint returned to copper composition. However, instead of using fresh copper, they used recycled shell casings from military ammunition. This gives the 1944 penny a unique historical significance because the metal in these coins once served in wartime. The 1944 penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, and it weighs approximately 3.11 grams. In 1944, the coin was struck at 3 different mints. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 1 billion coins, making it the first time a United States coin crossed the 1 billion mintage mark in a single year, and these coins have no mint mark. The Denver Mint produced over 430 million coins with a D mint mark. The San Francisco Mint produced over 280 million coins with an S mint mark. Because of these very high mintage numbers, the regular 1944 penny is common in circulated condition. However, now we come to the most exciting part. There's an extremely rare and famous error known as the 1944 steel penny. A few leftover steel planchets from 1943 were accidentally struck with 1944 dies. These 1944 steel cents are among the rarest Lincoln cents ever produced. Only a small number are known to exist from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. These coins can sell for tens of thousands or even over $100,000 depending on condition. Some auction records show 1944 steel cents selling for more than $150,000. If you ever find a 1944 penny that sticks to a magnet, it could be extremely valuable and should be authenticated immediately. There are also other varieties to look for. Collectors search for double die varieties where the lettering or date shows noticeable doubling. There are also repunched mint mark varieties on 1944 D and 1944 S coins. In addition, common mint errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, cuds, and lamination errors can add extra value. Now let's talk about value based on condition. In circulated grades such as good condition, a regular 1944 penny is usually worth 10 to 25 cents. In fine condition, it may sell for 25 to 50 cents. In extremely fine condition, values range from 50 cents to $1. In about uncirculated condition, prices can range from $2 to $5. In mint state condition, values increase significantly. A mint state 63 brown example may sell for $10 to $20. A mint state 65 red example can bring $25 to $75. High-grade red coins in mint state 67 can sell for several $100s. Some superb examples graded mint state 68 red have sold for several $1,000s at major auctions. But again, the real treasure is the rare 1944 steel cent, which can bring life-changing money if genuine. So is the 1944 penny rare? In normal copper form, it is very common due to the huge mintage numbers. But in high mint state grades with original red color, or especially in the rare steel error version, it becomes one of the most exciting coins in the entire Lincoln cent series. If you have a 1944 penny, check the color and weight carefully. It should not stick to a magnet unless it is the rare steel version. Examine the coin for sharp wheat lines, strong details in Lincoln's hair, original luster, and any signs of doubling or repunched mint marks. Small details can make a very big difference in value. If you enjoyed this detailed guide about the 1944 United States 1-cent coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow collectors. This is US Coinage, and I will see you in the next video with another fascinating story from American coin history.